Have you ever wondered why your heartfelt compliment to your spouse sometimes ends in an argument or even a fight when all you wanted was to show appreciation? So in this video, I'll be unveiling to you one surprising word that will unintentionally turn your compliment into criticism, and then I will show you the right word to use instead and how to effectively use this right word to convey your heartfelt compliment to your spouse. The essence of compliment is to show appreciation. However, unintentionally, we use our hands to destroy this compliment by turning them into criticism. How do we do that? We do that by using one particular word. And this particular word is something we shouldn't use when complimenting our spouse. I will give you an example. Let's assume my wife cooked a delicious meal and I wanted to compliment her. And then I say to her, "This is absolutely delicious, but it has excessive pepper." What do you think I have done? Do you think I have complimented my wife? Do you think I have praised her? No, I have not. You might think I have complimented my wife, but I have not complimented her. She won't see that as a compliment. She will see that as a criticism. And why do you think she will see that as a criticism? She will see that as a criticism because I used one word, but, B-U-T. This is something we shouldn't be using whenever we are complimenting our spouse. We shouldn't use the word but. And let me explain to you. I say to my wife, "This is absolutely delicious, but it has excessive pepper." If I had stopped by saying, "This is absolutely delicious," that would mean a compliment. And because I have used that word but, what that but would do would be to negate the compliment that I had intended. When I use both, it has an excessive pepper. What my wife will hear is that both it has excessive pepper. She will never hear, "This is absolutely a delicious meal." So when you use both, when you are trying to compliment your spouse, what you have succeeded in doing is to negate the compliment that you have started with. And this is something you should not be using. What am I expected to use instead? Instead of saying to my wife, "This is absolutely delicious, but it has excessive pepper," I would have said it in this way: "This is absolutely delicious, and I know using less pepper will make it even more delicious." What do you think I have achieved there? I have achieved two things here. The first thing, I have been able to compliment her by saying to her, "This is absolutely a delicious meal." And I have also creatively passed my message to her that next time she will have to use less pepper. But I didn't say it in a criticizing manner. And why do you think I was able to pass my message to her and she won't say it that I'm criticizing her? I was able to do that because I replaced the word but with and. This is what I'm advising you to do next time that you want to compliment your wife and you at the same time want them to do something differently the next time. You have to use the word and. So when you use the word and reshape what you want to say, you'll be able to pass your message, you'll be able to compliment them, and at the same time, you'll be able to let them know what you want them to improve next time. I will give you another example. Let's assume I was handling a project which I delayed on it, but eventually I have finished the project. And then my wife wanted to compliment me and she says to me, "Thank you for handling this project so well, but you would have finished it earlier." If my wife said it in this manner, what do you think I will hear? I would never hear the first part, which was essentially the compliment. I will only hear the last part where she said, "But I would have finished it earlier." And this is a wrong way to compliment your spouse. Whenever you introduce both in the compliment, you have negated the true compliment. You have negated what you had wanted to achieve. So instead of my wife saying to me, "Thank you for handling that project so well, but you would have finished it earlier," she would have just said, "Thank you for handling that project so well, and I know finishing it earlier next time will make it even better." If my wife has said it in this manner, my wife has succeeded achieving two things. First, she has succeeded in complimenting me, and she has also succeeded in creatively passing her message to me to finish it earlier next time. And I won't see that she was criticizing me. But if she did not use the word "and" and use the word "both," I will only say that she is criticizing me. I will never say that she is complimenting me. And this is why our compliments usually turn to argument, and this is why our compliment usually turn to criticism, all because we are using the word "but." So I'm encouraging you in this video to always use the word "and" if you want to compliment your spouse, especially if you want them to do better next time. Don't use the word "but." When you use the word "but," you have ended up negating what you have said. You have ended up destroying the compliment. You have ended up destroying the praise which you intended to shower upon them. Don't use the word "both." Replace it with "and." And this also works in corporate organization. When your manager, for example, wants to compliment you for achieving, let's say, 95% of your target, and he goes on to say, "Thank you for achieving 95% of your target, but you just remaining 5% to make it 100%. If your boss speaks in this manner, you will never see that your boss is complimenting you. You will only see that your boss is criticizing you, all because he used the word "but." That "but" your boss has used has negated his original intention of complimenting you. So the best thing that boss would have said would be, "Thank you for achieving 95% of your target, and I know achieving 5% next time will make it even better, or will make it even wonderful." That boss, when he says this in that manner, has been able to compliment you and at the same time pass his message to you to work hard next time so that you will achieve the remaining 5%. So I want to encourage you in your marriage. Next time, if you want to compliment your spouse, refrain from using the word "both." Replace the word "but" with the word "and." And you will see that your compliment, your praise, will achieve its original intent, which is to appreciate them. Thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, which I believe it is, I would love you to like and subscribe, and also share this with others so that they too will learn. Enjoy the journey of your marriage.